their competitors. From the Ukraine, Anton Kroikov, 28 years of age, competes here in his second Paralympic Games. Has made really good improvements since London 4 years ago. He lifted 205 kilos there to place 7th. Well, opening his campaign right now on 220. Big improvements in 4 years.
1 minute.
Wow, there we are, good lift.
Loaders, 221 kilos now.
So strong and powerful in the triceps, the shoulders and the chest. These muscles all working together, contracting forcefully to drive that bar back to arm's length. Anton Kroikov of the Ukraine up into the lead, 220.
Thank you. Bar is loaded, 221 kilos. First attempt, Islamic Republic of Iran, Saman Razi.
Now the lifter from the Islamic Republic of Iran, Saman Razi. Another lifter making their debut here in Rio. Personal best on the world stage of 208. That was 2 years ago. Opening up with 221, so clearly has had a good couple of seasons to prepare. Well, so strong. Absolutely on fire. He's got it. 2-1 decision in favour of the lifter. Look to the stars. And a thanks to the powers that be. Well, the aggression is extremely controlled. It has to be. This sport, not just about physical strength, about controlling that bar. The referees are looking for a reason to fail. Saman Razi of Iran not giving him any reason, up into the lead with 221. Petar Milenkovic of Serbia. Well, he was due to come in much earlier in the competition, but just before we got underway, he increased his opening attempt. 222 kilos is now the weight that has been loaded. Successful, this will push him right up into the lead. Never competed at the Paralympic Games before. This is a very special club to be in. So there are 2 straps available. These are used to keep the legs securely fastened to the bench. Lifters can opt to use 1, 2, or none of them. Oh, that's a big miss. Well, is he holding his pec? I think he is. I think he might just have tweaked his chest muscle.
Loaders 226 kilos down. 226
Starts to drive as those muscles contract. Something's gone on him. He's come back down quite quickly. That may be the end of his campaign if he has pulled a muscle. You're not going to get these kind of weights up if you're not in peak shape. And he's clearly in some discomfort, and it was his pec that he went to grasp when he sat up. Petar Milenkovic of Serbia in a spot of bother.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. 226 kilos, first attempt. From People's Republic of China. He Dong.
Well, there are only 3 lifters now remaining in this competition. Every lift is important. Next up is China's Chi Dong, 34-year-old, competing here in his 4th Paralympic Games. He was the champion in front of his home crowd in Beijing in 2008. Had to settle for the silver medal 4 years ago. Opening up with 226 kilos. This to put him right up into the lead. Well, Chi Dong from China. Looks like he means business here. No hesitation from the referees. 3 white lights. Absolutely nailed that first attempt. Down with intent. Controls on the chest. Very quick, back to arm's length.
Thank you. The bar is loaded, 227 kilos. First attempt from Mexico.
Chi Dong of China up into the lead. From Mexico, Jose de Jesus Castillo, 32-year-old. He's the heaviest lifter in the category, so if the scores are tied, he's going to lose out. Needs to lift more than anybody else, simple as that. Competing here in his 3rd Paralympic Games. Placed 4th in Beijing in 2008. Had a no result in London. He has been 3rd at the World Championships a couple of years ago. And is the current Pan Am Games champion. Personal best of 225. Well, again, it would appear that everything has gone to plan in the build-up for Rio, opening his campaign on 227 kilos. Well, had enough of that wrist support. Faffing around with it, couldn't get it right, so threw it away. That's going to feel strange for someone that's used to using wrist supports. No messing. Big drive back to arm's length. Centre referee quick to make sure it's on the racks. Looks at the scoreboard and he's got it. 2-1 majority in favour of the lifter. Each referee sees the lift from a slightly different perspective.
Loaders, 233 kilos, please. Rack height 13.
This is the best angle to see if the bar is level. Maybe a fraction down on the left as it came back up off the chest, but not enough for the other referees to spot. Jose de Jesus Castillo from Mexico up into the lead. Well, now we move to even bigger weights. From Egypt, Mohammed El-Deeb. As you heard, if successful, will be a new Paralympic record. This is big. This is 6 kilos above the weight that we've just seen. And this will give him a really good advantage going into round 2. Competing here in his second Paralympic Games. He is the defending champion from London. Monumental personal best. 249 kilos. Well, that was set back in London. In the 100 kilo category, the categories have changed since. And this is now the 97 kilo category. His own world record stands at 243. Well, we're not quite there yet, but this would be a Paralympic record. Well, how strong is that? Yes, he says, I am the champion, I am the one to beat. Well, his reaction says it all.
233 kilos for El-Deeb, Egypt.
You see the body trembling under the weight.
Loaders, 155 kilos now, rack height 15.
Well, we're over 2.5 times body weight. Into the lead from Egypt, Mohammed El-Deeb.
Thank you. The bar is loaded, 155 kilos.
So that concludes the first round of the men's 97 kilo category. Current standings: in the lead, Mohammed El-Deeb of Egypt, silver medal position.